Hi guys, it's Nige at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well this Wednesday. Today you can see this view, and I'm standing in a garden, actually, in a 1850s cottage in Bromham. It's actually in Churchill, and these are the garden. I'm just standing up in the garden. These are the views just out towards countryside. It's a wonderful cottage, this. We're going to turn the camera around, you're going to see it in a second. It's a detached cottage built in the 1850s, and I remember selling it to these guys a number of years ago. It's absolutely stunning inside. You've got a lovely kitchen, you've got a lovely office, snug room in here. You will see a beautiful dining room open up to the living room with a new log fire. There's a downstairs bedroom, there's an ensuite, there's an upstairs bedroom, double bedroom with a lovely refitted bathroom as well. There's some updating with the electrics, new heating system. Everything has been done to this beautiful cottage in Bromham. It's going to be a pleasure to have it on our books today. Now, with all my tours, I'm going to talk about Bromham and its amenities, and then we're going to show you around all this in terms of the views. We're going to have a look at the internal accommodation with this property in Churchill, Bromham, and then we'll take you through that tour and let you see what you think. But it's a marvellous example of an 1850s red brick cottage. So let me turn this camera around, we'll show you the outside, talk about the amenities, and then we'll take a good look around. And here we are, guys, with this property at Churchill, Bromham. Now, Bromham, as you know, it's a highly favoured village. Has a lovely selection of local facilities, which include the excellent primary school. You've got St Nicholas Church, which is the resting place of the Irish poet Thomas Moore. So there's a lot of history here. It also features a William Morris stained glass window. You've got the Greyhound Village Inn. There's just so much going on with the butchers. There's a number of village societies and a thriving social club and an annual carnival as well. You've got so much unspoilt countryside to explore. The historic market towns of Melksham and Devizes are close by, providing centre shopping, transport and leisure facilities, cinema, theatre, for example, museums, with their thriving weekly markets. The Kennet and Avon Canal runs along Devizes and provides walking and fishing facilities. And then you've got the major centres of Bath and Salisbury, Swindon and Marlborough within a 30-mile radius, with decent schooling and private schooling and all close by as well. It offers good road links to the M4. Bromham is just a brilliant village. Now, this is what we're looking at today. I think we've covered a lot of Bromham over the years. I think most people know it's a great village in Wiltshire. In Wiltshire. I want to get us into this property and have a good look around, but I just wanted to show you because it's quite unique. There's a little church in behind which backs onto the chapel there. It's quite elevated, this property, so before we go in, I'm just going to show you around the front here, because there's a parking. You've got to go down some steps, so if steps are going to be an issue for you, this might not work, but these steps go down and then to the front there, and I'll show you in a minute. It's just off the road. That's where the parking is available for one car. You've got so many countryside walks. You've got countryside walks as you just go through the lane there. You've got countryside walks everywhere. It's simply a great position, and it really will suit people who are coming into Wiltshire, coming back, looking to downsize, or if they're a trendy couple and you want a cottage like this, then this will be ideal. So let's spin this camera around. Let's get inside this one at Churchill and take a good look around. As promised, we're just going to walk around. Obviously, you can see this as a latter extension, the original part there being 1850s. There's your garden. We'll cover that off in a minute. What we're going to do is walk around here. There will be some little garden shed in there and a little summer house that will stay. You've got this like barn style door. Let's open it up and take a good look around. This is one of the entrance ways in, but I thought it's easier to go through the kitchen, and already you can see that it's a beautiful kitchen. It's got its base units, it's got its eye level cupboards, ranges staying. You've got dishwasher, washing machine, you've got built-in fitted fridge freezers. It's a tremendous kitchen, this. Like I said, the heating, it's gas heating. That's been recently upgraded. The wiring's been recently upgraded too. So there are a lot of extras with this property. Lovely tiled flooring. Let's just bring this around. And there you can just see those two windows just flooding in natural light to the side and to that front as well. Love that little mop beam as well. What a great room to start us in. Just to show you where the dishwasher is, in case you're thinking where is it. Obviously a nice little sink there. Then when I come across here, and there you got those views. I know, hideous, aren't they? They're just a lovely view. It's because the property is elevated as well, so you have to come up some steps. But even so, amazing, amazing property this. And a nice opener to start us with. You can just see as I show you, as with all my tours, the condition of the property. It is truly immaculate. You can see it's finished to a very high standard. And when I say truly immaculate, it really is truly immaculate. Base units, windows, everything integrated. Now we're going to walk through here because this is an interesting bit as well. This is what we're going to call the office and snug. The continuation of that flooring goes through. Little step, little cupboard there. You can put your coats in there, shoes and whatever. You see the spotlights there, those two velexes. And then that's a little snug area with the TV. And I can see people working from home as well. And this fits it perfectly because you can put a desk here or desk there. And if you're hybrid working, I mean, you don't have to be working in the shard now every day. People are working 2 or 3 days at home, then that might be a perfect space for you just to work from. Just bring this camera around one more time. So there's the snug office, and then this is the kitchen. I'm just going to stop the tour now because we're going to go into other rooms and continue from there. As promised, just coming from the kitchen again, bringing that camera around. Don't forget there's this snug office, and then there's this little inner passageway there. And then it just opens up. There's a little built-in cupboard. You've got a fax machine or whatever. Telephone's there. And then it just opens up into this beautiful living accommodation here. Now this is like a living room, dining room. Look at those beautiful, beautiful windows. Absolutely stunning. You can see it's jam-packed with character, features. Radiator along that wall. Radiator along that wall. New log burner over there. And again, if I pop the camera out there, that's your aspect to the front. Look at those little windows. 3 of them just poking at you, just saying, feed me with light, and it just floods it in, and then quite a deep windowsill there as well. Absolutely stunning. And they've made major improvements to it. I mean, the property was cute when I sold it to them many years ago. Well, they've made a lot more since then in terms of improvements, just the overall decor and the quality of the workmanship. It's lovely. Don't know how old these beams are or whatever, but they just add to the character of the property. You've got this beautiful focal point being the fireplace, and of course you've got that log burner in there, and again 3 windows on either side, so it just gives you that nice little double frontage door that goes out too as well. Again, you can use this as a door to come in. These guys don't, and I don't think you need to. I think going through the kitchen is a good route through. There will be some stairs going up to that first floor landing. Look at the cute recesses with the built-in, you know, little cupboards there and little shelving and units in there. Absolutely lovely. And you could just carry on talking and talking about this property because there's so much to take in. I'm just going to let the camera do a bit of the talking as I stay quiet. Like I said, it's around the 1850s this one was built originally, so there's a lot of history to this as well, just like the village of Bromham. That's why it's so well sought after. There's so much history with it. People want to relocate here. People don't even leave the village, they stay here for the rest of their lives. But what a beautiful example of a cottage this is. Now we're going to go through here because we've got it's quite unique. It's got a downstairs bedroom here, so as you come through here from the fireplace, this opens up. There's a door that will lead you around the property, so there is access also from this door. So it's kind of private if you wanted to use it. And this is bedroom 2. Big enough double. Windows, obviously give you that view and aspect as well. Double bed, freestanding on either side, so it's big enough. And it's quite cute this because it also opens up into a little ensuite. So again, you've got a low ladder style radiator there, window, an extractor fan up there. And of course, when I turn it around this side, wash-hand basin with some tiling there, and there's your shower cubicle, look, as you go in. And there's nothing's going to change. I'm just going to turn this off because we don't need to see the light continue, and then we're going to go back in there. Little cute cupboards. And I'd like to show you aspects of different windows, radiator of course, and again another aspect to this window. Utterly charming, this property, this cottage. And it looks new, everything looks new as well, which I've noticed. It's a beautiful red brick, and then you get in and it's just perfect. So I think it's going to tick a lot of boxes for a lot of people. It's not the biggest, I guess, if you looked at it from size point of view, but it's certainly one of the cutest. And then you're detached. There's always going to be idiosyncrasies with properties, mannerisms to get used to. There's probably going to be a compromise or two, but hopefully this will outweigh any of the compromises, because it will suit somebody like that. It won't tick every box, but it ticks a lot of the boxes, I think, for the discerning buyer that's out there. Now what we're going to do from now is just go upstairs and take a look at that bedroom and bathroom. Promise, just coming from here, let's climb these stairs. These open up. They're quite shallow stairs. You're gonna have to be pretty fit, and I'm quite a fit lad. But up we come. And then that's landing just goes from into that bedroom, into the bathroom. Radiator there, obviously access to loft space. And as I just turn this camera around, you've got some tile flooring in there. And again, a stunning bathroom suite. Roll top bath, lovely tiling around there. Look at the condition and the expense and the care and time. This has been lovingly done. Low level WC washhand basin. Look at those windows again. Lovely little deep windowsill. There's your view. I think it's just everywhere. It's elevated this property, so you're going to have that ladder style radiator. Just look at the quality of the workmanship. And these guys are great people. They have spent some, a bit of money, love and attention into this property. Coming out of this bathroom, and then last but not least, the main bedroom. Stunning bedroom, big bed here. You can have freestanding either side. You've got your bits and pieces there. In there, that's where the boiler is, and I'll show you in a minute. And then you've got, again, these big windows giving you that elevation. There's another wardrobe if you want to put it. Some of these beams that are showing. Again, I don't know how old it is for everything. I just love this view. I just pop that out there, and that's what you've got. Cupboard in there, which is just a bit of storage. An old fireplace there, which is covered up. And as I just mentioned, guys, when we go in here, I think from memory, I should be right. Yep, there's your boiler. Bit of storage as well. Close it off. And there, boys and girls, it's a very, very, very smart 2-bedroom detached cottage in Bromham, wonderful village, built in the 1850s. So what we're going to do from here, we're going to go outside and have a look at those gardens, just to show you around a bit more of those views, etc, etc. As promised, we're just walking back through this living part, the dining, the living room, beautiful fireplace, those windows opening up over to that front garden. Let's go back through here. Don't forget, snug office, beautiful equipped kitchen. We're going to open up these barn style doors, and then we're going to pop outside. That's the red brick, and there's just lovely little gravelled areas. You've got some herbaceous borders, you've got a little fish pond there. I don't know if anything's in it. There's a little bit of netting or something in there. Look how quiet it is. Absolutely stunning. 2 lawns on either side, hedging giving you privacy, and then you're upright, and then you've got all this countryside as well. And remember, there's plenty of walks if you've got a dog, if you like your walking countryside, pub up the road, everything's here ready for you. 2 useful outside bits and pieces there. You've got a timber shed, little summer house here, and there is some access in and around there as well. Little seating areas. You can see some lighting going on in here. Let's bring us around on this side. Now these steps also lead down. If I walk down and down and down, I'm just going to show you, because they do walk down to the front gate, and that's where the parking will be to the front. All right, so that's where you park your car. There's only 1 space for this that I've been told with the deed of the property, and that's at the front of the property. Again, you can check that out with solicitors, but there won't be any more than that. And again, this is another angle of that front that we can see. Let's go back up. You can see the garden there levelling off. Nice to the left. Let's bring around this tree. And then to the right. Very nice. Little seating area again. You can have rockeries. And I really don't know what else to say to this property, because the condition of it is stunning. So I'm just going to give you a summary of what we think about this property, just to finish things off. And I'm just thinking, to summarise, I mean, while I'm just looking at these glorious views, I remember when we had this, as I said before, you know, many years ago, it was beautiful then. This is going to be ready for the spring market. Anybody looking for village life, something smaller but that's something very cute, then this property might just tick all your boxes. It's going to definitely suit somebody downsizing or wanting to come back either from the village because they're in the village, or they like village life and they've been looking for something like this for a long time. They don't come on the market that often. This, you know, 1850s cottage is pretty unique. We think it's utterly charming. You should let us know what you think. So if there's any questions, feel free to give me a call. You know, it's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. I really hope you enjoyed the tour. It's our job is to connect people to property. That's what we do. But like I said, it's a pleasure to have this on our book at Churchill. Any questions, give me a nudge on the 707 342. But we look forward to hearing from you.